Hello everyone, as usual, Thursday, our live trading room. Right now, before we start, let's check that everything is working perfectly. How does it look like in Zoom? Yeah, looks like everything is good. Guys, if you hear us, if you see us, please write in the chat. Hello everyone. By the way, today we are with Cody. Cody, hello, how are you doing?
Hey guys. I'm good, thank you.
YouTube is running well, so yeah, welcome everyone. Zoom people, do you guys hear us? Looks like yes, you are. Cool. Hello everyone. Thursday, as usual, live trading room together with Cody. Cody is gonna guide you through the European futures market, right? And as usual, Cody is gonna share with you some experience, how he views the market, what are the recent market updates. By the way, Cody, what do you think about the current market conditions? I heard there is a lot of news which can be impactful, or am I wrong? What do you think?
Um, there's lots of news over the week. Today, there's nothing major that's scheduled, but that's kind of been the scary thing. It's been the unscheduled stuff that's sort of impacted the market, and even things that a yellow flag, if you use Forex Factory, even yellow flag news has sort of had a huge impact. I guess with the tensions growing, geopolitical stuff, tensions growing with Iran. We just don't know. There's meetings taking place all the time that aren't scheduled. If something comes out, the market could go crazy. So I think it could be really volatile, but at the same time, it could just go sideways, waiting for someone to do something. So yeah, it's a difficult situation, but we just play what we see, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Especially in such difficult markets, it's very important to have a person like Cody who can guide you through some difficult situations, explain you how to treat the market in such days and do the best out of it. So, Cody, I'm gonna give the word to you at this point. And guys, I wish you everything to be smooth today and the markets to be not so shockingly, um, how do you say it, volatile. Great.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, team. Welcome, welcome, welcome all around the world. We have a truly international audience today, which is really, really cool. If you're joining us for the first time, let me know where you're from in the chat. I always love hearing where people are from. Um, so it's really, really cool. I'm Cody, so I'm part of the Samurai day trading team. Lachlan usually takes this session. However, he's feeling a little bit under the weather today. So get well soon, Lachlan. He'll hopefully be back on his feet next week. So you're stuck with me, but that's okay. All right. So because we do, Lebanon. I actually really want to go to Lebanon. I've heard my friend has traveled all around the world and he has said it is one of the most surprising countries he's been to. He said it has some of the best nightlife he's ever seen. And he's been to, I think, well over 100 countries. That's really cool. So that's on my list. Aussie, yes. Gold Coast, yes. That's where I'm from as well. Cool. And the food too, Lebanese food. Oh. All right, team. So we do have some compliance stuff we have to go through because we are doing a collaboration here with TTP. So we have some new traders in the room. Jan, guten Morgen, Jan. Alles gut? So why do we like live live trading rooms, guys? We get immediate proof of performance. Okay, there's no better way to find if your strategy is going to work or not by testing it on a live market. It builds confidence in your strategy and also your approach to how you analyze. So there's nowhere to hide when we have live markets. The other thing is it also gives you the opportunity, if a question does come up, you can ask it straight away. Just have to 2 seconds. Just got to mute. I'll just get you to mute in the background there if that's all right, please. Sort that out. Okay, so yeah, if you've got any questions, and that goes for today as well, guys, just shoot them through in the chat. I'll do my best to answer them. If I ignore your question, please don't be offended. We do prioritize profits, okay, in this trading room. So profits come first, education comes second. So if I'm ignoring your question, it's probably because I'm just trying to help people get in and out of a trade, but I will come back to it. And if I still haven't answered your question after a while, then feel free to type it again. Okay. One of the most important things, or actually not one of, it is the most important thing in trading is your psychology. You can have the best trading strategy in the world. You can run 95, you can even run at 100%. But if you can't manage your psychology, it is not going to run at that expected percentage. A really good way to test your psychology is do your trades in live market replay. Say, take your data over 1 to 3 months, back testing, take the percentage of the trades, and then compare it to your current percentage in live trades. If there's a big difference, it's not your strategy that's the issue. It's generally your mindset. Okay. So sometimes it's not about maximizing profit, it's about minimizing losses. So psychology is everything. So target a strategy that works in real time. This is why we love a ride trading room. Build knowledge, expertise, and profit using your strategy. This creates more discipline and more profit, okay, because you can measure your performance. This is the key to success, all right? So compliance, guys, the Trading Pit offers demos accounts for users, okay? And this is all virtuals. We do not offer CFD challenges resident in Canada. So all content information on the website in this presentation is for informational purposes only and should not be interpreted as financial advice. Okay, past performance, past results achieved are no guarantee of future results. Okay, just a reminder that with futures trading, we trade with margin. Okay, which carries a high level of risk, so it's not suitable for everyone. Okay, basically enables you to take a larger position in the market than you would, which means you can magnify profit but also magnify losses. So please only trade what you're willing to lose. Okay, as we said, information in this presentation is general information only. So all advice given is implied general advice only because we don't have any understanding of your financial needs or requirements. Okay, past performance is not and should be not taken as an indication of future performance. Okay, again, reminder, this is for educational purposes only. All trades presented should be considered hypothetical and not expected to be able to be replicated in a live trading room from everyone. Okay. Who am I, guys? So this is me. Might need a little bit of an update soon. I used to be a physiotherapist living in Australia. Okay. I worked with elite athletes and teams, and I worked 5 years with veterans and special forces. So I was using exercise to treat mental health conditions. And with that, I worked really, really closely with psychologists. And this is sort of when I started focusing a lot on mindset and psychology, particularly in trading. So I've been trading for 10 years, I'd say successfully for only 2 or 3. I've every lesson the hard way. So it's my job to help you guys fast track those lessons and not have to maybe learn so much as I did. Okay. So my specialty is FDAX. All right. I present FDAX with Samurai as well. I coach in CrossFit as well. That's just my other passion. I'm also a trading mindset coach. So this is where my sort of interest in trading psychology came from, was working in mental health and working with psychologists. And I was able to apply, when you're working with really elite athletes and I guess personnel, sort of getting inside their minds it can actually helped me with my trading mindset as well. So train, trade, travel, that's my motto. I love traveling and getting cool pictures. That's my dog. That's my best mate, Shadow. And that's me. If you want to follow me on my journey, guys, this is my Instagram. You can reach out and ask me any questions. I'm quite responsive of there. I don't use Facebook. And my WhatsApp, I pretty much only use for family, close friends, and business. So if you want to see what I get up to or follow my journey, jump on that. Or any questions, you can feel free to contact me. Samurai Day Trading, we do have a YouTube channel, so reach out to if you want to see what we get up to. Have a look at that. We always put up a video almost every day, highlighting our either trade of the day or our lesson of the day. So we don't always get wins. Most of the time we get wins, but if we have a loss, we always put that video on to use that as a lesson. So we're very transparent on there, so you can follow that. Otherwise, you can reach out to info@samuraidaytrading.com or visit our website, Samurai Day Trading, if you are interested in joining us or just want more information. Okay, we do host monthly webinars, and it's completely free to attend, so you can get more information on what we do. Okay, what to expect today? Now, I'm going to have to update this because we have very recently changed our style at Samurai. So we used to trade. The screen used to look like this with 4 different markets. We've since split the room, so now we have an American trading room that just trades the Nasdaq and the S&P 500, and we have a European room now. In the European room, which is what I will be taking you through today, we only trade the FDAX, but we use FESX as a guide. Okay, so we don't put trades on the FESX, but we use it to guide us on the FDAX. Okay, so I will have to update this slide, so you won't see the Nasdaq and S&P 500 today. The reason being, and so far we've been doing this for 2 or 3 weeks now, I believe, and we've found a lot more success for the clients and the customers and our traders because it makes our job as moderators a lot easier, just focusing on 1 or 2 markets. A lot easier, so we can call more trades, we can be more precise, hopefully not miss many trades. And it also gives us a great opportunity to provide education and answer questions as well. So we found that really successful. So we're going to keep going with that over the next couple of months and review. But so far, this is our way forward. All right, so we'll have to update that one as we go. I'm just going to Zoom camera. I'm just turning off my Zoom camera. So what to expect, guys? We just focus on what works, okay? All right, how am I going for time? Plenty of time. All right, so let's have a little look through on the markets team. We'll have a look at FDAX first. All right, so we'll just go through my analysis. So the daily volume, which we actually get from the ES daily chart, it's around 65,000. Excuse me. Yeah, it's around 65,000. It might creep up to 70,000 by the time we open. I just like to use that as a bit of a guide of what to expect today. So that's going to be sort of moderate to high volatility. We've got news, European news, 30 minutes into our session. It's Lagarde is speaking. Just given what's been happening around the world, don't be surprised if that actually ends up being something quite impactful. Okay. Oops. Just have to. Okay. Yeah, don't be surprised if that does have a bit of an impact on the market and also on the turn of the hour. So an hour and 17 minutes from now, there's also yellow flag news coming out, which may or may not impact us. Now, there's tentative news in China and Europe, particularly Italy. Okay, so that means there's no set time on when those announcements can come out. It is yellow flag, though, so it shouldn't impact us too much. But given the current climate, you just don't know anymore with yellow flag. I also wrote it's going to be really interesting to see how the market reacts if you're following along with the Iran and US negotiations. There's a pretty big stalling point at the moment. So there's tensions are increasing. They are in discussions, but apparently they have not, over the last couple of days, have not been progressing. So Europe may react to that when it opens, those conversations. It's also seeing the pound is climbing quite strong against the US. So we'll just wait and see how the market wants to react when it opens. Excuse me, guys. A bit tired today. All right, so having a look at FDAX on the daily chart, you can see slowly grinding up. A fair bit of congestion through there. Okay, last few times it's popped up into this range, it's fallen down. We're not getting too much information on the daily chart, so we come down to the 4-hour. If you do notice, we are in sort of a kind of a larger range. It's done this before where it likes to just go sideways, range, big range. Okay, so there was this big range here. Now it's come up and made another range. If you don't know what range means, it's just sideways. Okay, it's so big gap down would suggest it may want to cut and close the gap. My apologies. It may want to come up and close its gap. You've got some 76s sitting here, 4-hour chart, and then the daily 76s, which I've just drawn down from this area. They're a little bit higher. Now, they did come up and fail there before. So maybe it wants to come up and fail there again. It's also 4-hour extensions up there. So if it wants to run long, don't be surprised if it pushes up to these areas and fails. Okay, looks like it hasn't quite closed this gap either. So again, it may want to just come up, close that gap at that 4-hour 76 and fall. It's got to close this gap too. Now it doesn't have to close its gap, it doesn't have to close its gap straight away, but over time it will always close its gap. So we'll see if it wants to do that today or not. So it's open in pretty strong longs. And it may want to continue, like we said, to the high side there, and we'll just wait and see. The other concern is just in this area. Last time it was in this area, it went very sideways, so don't be surprised if it does close that gap, then just comes down and goes sideways, like we said. There's a lot of indecision in the world at the moment. So we could see that happening again today. All right. That's sort of the outlook. I think it will push up first before falling. Now, if it is going to fall, fair bit of room to the downside. Okay. And it might want to make it a little lower low. So there's going to be some stops sitting under here if it falls. So don't be surprised if it does fall, takes out stops, then comes back inside that range, just like it did on this side here as well. Okay, history often repeats. Okay, so I can bring that over to my other screen. We'll go through FESX. All right. Oh, that's yes. So FESX made all-time highs yesterday. Okay, so I'll show you that here. It looks like it's on track to do the same today. So that's all-time high just there, highest it's ever been. Big gap down as well. Now, if you look at this chart, really nice, trending up. Okay, my only concern is on the weekly and daily chart, it's getting a long way away from its MDI. Now, I've spoken about this before. If you've been with the trading pit for a while and heard me, and even if especially if you've been with Samurai, you've heard me say this. Once it gets a long way away from the MDI, it has to either pull back towards the MDI or go sideways to allow the MDI to catch up. So through here, we got a long way away here, and then it went sideways, waiting for the MDI to catch up. Big sell-off eventually occurred. Now, this is getting a long way away. If I look at the daily chart, same thing here, got a long way away, massive sell-off that created big gaps. Okay, built up. All right. So eventually I am expecting a big pullback or some sideways movement. Even on the 4-hour chart, you can see, again, just how far away it is from the MDI. Look at this. I think this was last week or early this week. Again, got far away, pull back to the MDI. Here, got far away, pull back to the MDI. So I'm not going to be surprised if this does come up, close its gap, and then wants to fall really, really hard. It might not happen today, but I think over this week, which is 2 days left, it might do so. It's buying very strongly already today, so it's almost there to close its gap. So we'll just wait and see. Again, if it gets past here, we're going to be launching into all-time highs again. All I can find is extensions to the high side, so could be a little bit tricky to navigate if it does want to start running. All right, it may get up to the R1 if it does want to bolt. Okay. All right. All right. I'll be back in one moment. All right. I'm back. My chat ready. Yeah. Delete this. Just adjusting fibs in case we move. All right. Oh, we still got 5 minutes. I was panicking, thinking we got 2 minutes until the open. So if you got any questions, guys, send them through. I'm sticking around for the next hour and a half. I'm just doing my checks as well. Okay. Okay. I'm just making sure. Oh, we got another trader from Indonesia on the YouTube. Oh, welcome, guys. Where in Indonesia are you? I'm in Bali. Tanzania, that's cool. I'm fine where I am, Michael. Um, but yeah, been very, very wet. Okay. So, opening candle, guys. If we push up pre-top, it's a 50. So it's the 15-minute 50. High, you can look for a short. The backup trade will be under that static bar reversal. That's SBR. Okay, if that's your trade. All right. So it'll be quite a nice reversal if we do set that up. Otherwise, if we come down for the downside team, these are 60-minute 76s right near the PP. Okay, PP meaning previous pivot. All right, you've also got this 76. We love Fibonacci here. This 76 lining up with that too. So between 183 and 180, it may get a nice bounce. Okay. And if it wants to fall, the open is with the pre-bottom. So that's going to offer some resistance as well. If I'm just looking across to see if there's anything else there. Okay. All right. Now, if we just bolt to the high side team, you can look for the gap or this 76 reversal. Because it's on at that 50, it makes me think this 76, it might get hit. You're going to have an extension to the high side up there. Your 141 is around that 76 as well. So it makes it a nice potential reversal place if we do run to the high side. If I look at the other extension, it's also very close to that region. Oh wow, Michael, it's not nice. Yeah, depending on where you are in Bali or even in Indonesia, it's been really, really bad for some people. All right, 40 seconds, team. So opening candle is probably the riskiest candle we trade. So a lot of people just don't trade it. It can be very, very profitable, but it can take out your stop pretty, very quick. So decide what sort of trader you want to do. I'll answer your question, Sue. So you're looking for either that push up and fail at the pre-top, FDAX, otherwise the push down and fail at the PP, otherwise wait for the open pre-bottom to push down. I'll wait and see. Depending on your trade, it's climactic now, so you could look to go long if that's your trade. Wowee, that is super jumpy. Oops. Okay. Okay, this is not good. Ghost order when I moderate. This is fun times. All right, 4 hour 50 just there. Maybe it'll bounce off that. There's not really much of an extension to go off. Okay, very, very volatile. So it's best to, maybe best just to sit this one out. The opening candle, that is. Yeah, I might have to turn off the cameras because I'm streaming so much stuff here. Yeah. So this is the new extension. All right. So just wait for this one to burn out. So I'm just going to update some fibs. A 60-minute 50 there. Potentially bouncing off this. So what we've done, Johan, is we've split the room. So we have a FDAX, a European trading room, and a yep, it's just on the screen there, Michael. We have an FDAX trading room and an American trading room now. It's just made a little bit easier to moderate. So it's easy for the moderator, which means it's actually better for the traders because we can just focus on 1 or 2 markets though, then instead of 4. All right, so we may get a climactic reversal here at 76s. It's also a 60-minute 50 there. So we'll just hold on. You want to push down first and then to go long above the candle. So if you did get that, it went very, very quickly. Well done. If you want to go again, you need to push down to fail again. So you'll want to lower low, and then you can look to take it again. FESX off its PP. All right, team. So just wait now. Didn't get a lower low to reset that long, but if you are still holding, you may do. This green, what we call a delta, is giving you permission to continue holding. It means there's overwhelming buyers in the market. So if you are long, well done. Okay. FESX, what are you doing? I have to redo some FESX. Yep, Johan. So we have a separate room. We do that within Samurai with conjunction with TTP. We're just doing this room for now, but we will take that feedback on. Perhaps with TTP, we'll go back to the traditional setup. So I will let Lockie know. If we get more requests, then we'll go back to the more four-screen formal setup that we've had previously. But for today, we're doing the FDAX. All right, team. Let's see how this closes. FESX is looking like it's actually, it's a long signal, but it's quite ugly. unless you take it off the body. If it closes below the PP, then we're probably not taking it long. If to actually have a static bar reversal off 76s, good ratios, but it's only if you're taking it off the body, which comes with a slightly lower success rate. You want to push down first before taking the long. So you need to push down first, preferably a lower low. It might just go without us. Okay. Just adjusting some fibs in case we do want to sell. So there is a push down if you want to take it now. I would prefer a lower low, so that way it takes out the stops. If that was enough push down, then you've been paid your fives. And might keep going for you. So if you are long, well done. I wanted a lower low, but once we got that push down, it did give you permission to go long. So well done if that was you. Okay, Johan. Nice to see you. All right, there's a higher high. It may come short off this 50 and pre-bottom if that's your trade. There's some people who wait for that push back into the pivots and then go short. Probably a little tricky to take because there is so much buying. So there's that push in and fail that some people wait for. Last minute, so no new trades. Big rejection off that. So if we do push up high, you can look to take the short again. Otherwise, lower low, you can look to go long again, take the static bar reversal. A, B, C. So I'd want a lower low before taking any of these longs again. FESX is looking long over here. So push down, we may be able to get a long. High, so it may come short now. Either way. So push down, you can look to go long. You want to push down first. Okay. FSX has got a strong long that's pushing into its pre-top, which may hold it up. There's the lower low. There's a lower OSR there. Some traders might be looking for longs, if that's you. Let's see how this goes now. So that SBR, if you did pick it up, has now paid once we got the lower lows. Not sure if anyone got it. Well done, Jess. Thanks, Nikki. Well done. So once you got that lower low, you could have gone long off the OSR or off this previous static bar. Okay, so if you are long, lock in some good profit. Well done, Michael, because this could whip short. Now there's a higher high. FESX at V3 long. So FESX is looking long. It's going to run into its gap, which may cause some resistance on FDAX. DAXy, you might be at 76s. You got the PP there. You've gapped under. It's a very efficient candle long. So I can't call you long because you've gapped underneath a pivot. There'll be some traders looking short. Now, if you don't worry about that, there's a retrace rejection. If you get another delta above it, you can go long. The risk is quite large, though. Looks like it's still going. If you're long, still long, well done from the bottom down here. All right, there's 76s. So if you are long, just lock in, please, in case this comes back. You got FESX at its gap. This may just keep running. This is lots of buying here on the market. Long, well done. You've got nice, well done, Caleb. Awesome trade, mate. 5 and 60. Well done. Okay. Where is this other one? Overlapping, basically. Okay. So there you go. There's those shorts off the 76s. That's why I said when we get there, please lock in a good chunk of profit because now it may want to come short. Well done, Caleb. Good job. Thank you, mate. And then you've got FESX. It's coming short off its gap and yesterday's high. All right, team, a minute to go, so no new trades. I should just wait now for this to finish up. All right. How are we going to close? Looking very short on both markets. It's hard for me to send you short on this unless you push up high into these pivots and then want to go short underneath. Otherwise, you're going to look for a lower low and long off the lower OSR. So it just depends on your trading plan. Because what have we got in the way if I draw this the other way now? Whoops. Nothing major in the way, but yes, there is news in 5 minutes. So thank you for the reminder. Orange flag, so President Lagarde speaks. Just checking something. Still a while away. All right. Now it wants to run long. All right, team. Not doing too much at the moment. Not much we can do. Lockie is sick. He woke up with the flu. He said he's really not good today, so covering for him. Yeah, maybe worldwide. Could be anything. Oh, really? That's really interesting. Yeah, my friend was hospitalized a few days ago because of that as well. I think he's 35, so yeah. All right, Tim. We do have President Lagarde speaking now. Orange flag, European news, so this can often affect us. In terms of potential trades, push up higher high, you can go short off the 76s or the upper OSR, or if it gets right up to the pre-top, you can take the short there as well. Okay, it's coming down now, so this might be a candle we best to just leave. It needs to either come down really, really low and get a lower low. Actually, that's pretty much the only option, or it needs to go really, really high and get a higher high before we short. There's no true signal for me to go long unless you like failure off pivots, and then you want to take above the PP or this delta, green delta long. Now you've got FESX back into its pre-top. So it's a bit of a tricky candle, this one. Yeah, very similar to yesterday. Big move, then sideways. I thought it might actually go up first to close the gap, then go sideways. I had a feeling we would go sideways at some point. I just thought we'd go up. There's a little lower low. A, B. So there might be some traders who are looking at longs above pivots, but again, it's a bit tricky. I'd prefer if that was off the 76s or the lower OSR. All right, guys. Oh, still a minute to go. I thought it was 18 seconds to go. So that green 50 is drawn the other way, but it seems to be holding quite well. A FESX is loading a short underneath its candle. It's back into its 50 though. FDAX, A, B. It's loading really ugly longs. It's hard for me to put you in anywhere because you're right below all these pivots and we don't trade into pivots. Now you're over a few of them. It's going to be really hard to sort of put you in any trade here. So we've gapped down. I can't really send you short into these pivots. I can't send you long unless you consider that a buy above the pivots, which is just triggered. It's a bit of a tight trade though, so hard for me to call you into that safely. Yeah, hindsight, yep, beautiful, but it's actually breaking some rules for me to send you long, so I can't do that. All of you've got maybe a 76 failure or an upper OSR failure or a pre-top failure. So if you went long, there's that 76. And there's that higher high. So anyone that went short off the 76, well done. I don't know if anyone got that. No, just wait. So we're going to look, we're going to get potential shorts here, but we've got to wait for this candle to close to see. So let's not jump the gun early, just wait. All right, so we're setting up potential shorts here. Underneath the candle. We want it to close under these pivots. If you like your chances, you can take the V3 short and get in a touch earlier. But outside the range is the safer trade. So entry is just under the candle. Only if this is your trade setup. If you want to take the V3, you can. So if you're going short, well done. I don't know what's happened there for me. Yeah, that's fair enough. Mine's touched my target and hasn't taken me out, so I want this to fall. And fall quite quickly. All right. There's a little retrace. Hopefully this melts down now. Okay. Now we want it to punish to the downside. Oh, that's good. FSX pushing into its pre-top. So hopefully that gives some resistance, pushes this short now. Okay, we want this to fall hard. FSX, I need you to get some selling momentum, please. For me, one more push down. If it doesn't fall, I'm going to break even, but I need this to start to fall for me, please. One more push down. Give it one more chance to run, and then otherwise bring in your stop. Come on, come down. All right. I want this to fall down hard because I know some traders are still short. All right, keep falling. Keep falling if you're short. I want this to fall through the floor because I know there's a lot of traders short. So there's your push down. So please lock in profit. All right. If you're short, you now have a efficient candle short to support your short, if that's your trade. FESX is into its 50. So if you're still short, make sure you lock in profit. Well done. That is. All right. So there's these 76s. So make sure you've definitely locked in some money because this may reverse now because you're back into look at where it failed at. There's a 60-minute 50 and those 76s there. FESX is into its 50. Awesome. Thank you, Danilo. If you're heading off early, guys, well done. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for joining. Looking stronger to the downside now. We're in the last 15 minutes, so there won't be any new trades because we don't trade the last 15 minutes, guys. We found that that's where a lot of mistakes occur. Well, the market typically drops in volume. If you look at this, look, we're in the last 15 minutes now. The market is dropping in volume. So it doesn't behave as well as it normally does. So our algorithm potentially doesn't work as effectively in the last 15 minutes. So we just decided, all right, we won't trade the last 15 minutes. That rule came in and it's minimized our losses. So if you do trade the last 15 minutes, though, if you don't, because everyone has different rule sets, that's an SBR long setting up off Fibonacci. And now as it wants to keep pushing down, it's looking less and less likely. Okay. So now we just wait this one out. Yeah, nice work. So some people, we are in the last 15 minutes, so we don't trade this, but people are liking the looks of the reversals here. But yeah, it's just best to stay out. So if you got any questions, team, or need me to go through anything, please send them through. Yeah, it did go well in the end. Oh, pretty much 25 exactly. Yes, it is. Yeah, yeah. I think an email went out regarding that. But yeah, obviously they don't always come through well, emails in terms. I mean, like sometimes they go to junk. So, but yeah, yep, it's off tonight. Lockie actually messaged me quite early this morning and said he's just going to be in bed all day. So he said it's quite bad, whatever he's got. So yeah, we cancelled things quite early. Okay. So last 5 minutes, team. We have a nice long, nice SBR long that we can't take. So just waiting. Oh, nice. Well done. Oh, look at this run. Just needed a little bit longer. Oh, that SBR would have been beautiful. Okay. Is it? I've got an NQ chart up actually. Oh, yeah, I see the NQ one. Now we're going back, so we're very sideways. So what can we do with this? Now, this is going to be a tricky one depending on where it closes because FESX may be back into its gap in yesterday's high. Now, last time FESX got up here, it failed and tumbled quite hard. All right, so which may force FDAX to do the same. Now, FDAX, you're coming back. Oh, your larger fib is probably better. So not much in the way there. It's okay. This one, you've got all these pivots just here. So some of you are actually looking for shorts off that. Not anymore. If it's above the PP, you can join the buyers. I'd want a delta, so probably a V3. V2 is okay, but you've got middle of the MDI. So, yeah, it's a bit of a tricky one, this. There's going to be people, a lot of people just sitting this one out. We do have, it's yellow flag news coming out now. There's going to be people where if it closes over this PP, the golden PP, they're going to be looking for longs on this green line or this green line. And if it closes below, they're going to be looking for shorts. Otherwise, look, it keeps failing up at this area. There's going to be traders looking for shorts off this area again. So just wait and see. Depends on what type of trader you are. It's gapped underneath, which means a lot of traders won't be taking that long. But it's a very strong long candle. So I can't send you long because we gapped down. We closed above and gapped down. Now there's going to be some traders who like this push up and fail. When it does this, it closes one side, gaps to the other side of a pivot. I don't like either direction. That's just me personally. So it's going to depend on your style. So there'll be traders now looking long, and there's going to be traders who, because they see the high, are looking short. FESX pushed into its gap and retraced. So for me, I'm completely staying out of this. I'm just trying to identify the different setups that are available for all different types of traders. So you did take the V3. It looks like you've touched your target. Very, very sideways. So yeah, exactly, Breezy. And there it goes. So you went short underneath. You've picked up your fives. So both traders have got paid. So if you went short, you got paid. If you went long, you got paid. Where are we going to end up? Probably around the same spot. If it closes above, it's no real valid signal long. If it closes below, you're looking at potential shorts again. If you're confused, then just stay out. If it closes like is, you're not doing anything. Oh, that's a big gap down. So I can't see any short underneath the candle. No, still trialing, Breezy. Even I haven't got it yet. Normally I'm the guinea pig. The other guinea pig. Also just a pig. So if this pushes up higher, you can take it off the body. If that's your style. No, definitely not. Definitely not, mate. Still in that trial phase. but I dare say it won't be too far away. Also, because what's happened is because NinjaTrader has updated to the next generation or version, we have to there has to be a bigger update to try and stay ahead. So Tim's sort of having to do that on all the indicators as well. So yeah, every time, so all the little updates, like when it goes to, oh, when it goes like 0.3, 0.4, blah, 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 that's easy to manage. But when it goes like a from 6.3 to 7.1, if that makes any sense, then it becomes a bigger job to do. So I have a suspicion we might tumble soon, but we'll just wait and see. I can't trade off suspicions. That's not an indicator. I don't think it's a very good one anyway. Oh my goodness. There's the tumble. Yep. My suspicion indicator is paid under the candle. Broke some rules. If you can see my screen, it's 8163. 8163. All right. This is going to be, it's not going to be a 4-point turning bar, but it will be an efficient candle short. Sellers have the step. Just watch out for this 50, even though it's drawn the other way, it's been holding really well. FESX. Are you below anything? Gap down. So you'd want to retrace first. Okay. Retrace. Rejection. All right. So if you did manage to take that short, you've picked up fives. You got your retrace, your rejection. Like we said, it's gone down. It's taking out for fives. Let's reset the Toby long. Well done. So this is why I said just watch out for that 50. It's been honouring it well, the 76. So you want to in short, risk control there. Well done. Paul, what trade was that? Was that the short or was that the long of the 76s? Well done, guys. No problem. Oh. So we actually have long setting up now. A little difficult to take this one unless you go off the body. Otherwise, lower low, you can look to go off these 76s or 50 or the other 76. We're starting to lose volume now. Getting towards the end of the session. I'm personally staying out of this. I like pivots, especially late in the session. So it might be best just to sit this one out. But if you take purely ratios, we had a really strong candle down. We've used almost the same amount of volume and gone nowhere, which indicates that potentially the sellers have lost strength. It's failed at an area. It's failed at multiple times now. There's a gap up. FESX had a really strong close, even though it's back into its pre-top. It closed really strong the last 30 seconds. So there is support for the buy. If you are, I'd want to push down to close this gap, long off the body if you're a body entry trader. Now that reduces your success rate, but it minimizes your risk. Otherwise, wait for the lower low, then go off the 76 or this 50. Again, same thing. Minimizes your risk even more. The lower low, I love. It increases your success rate, but this is not a pivot. So it's a bit of a mix. Again, not a traditional trade we take, but I'm trying to identify trades for everyone that's out there. There's all different styles. This is one of them. I want it to come down further and then long at 59 or 60. So only if this is your style, only if you take this trade. And by meaning your style, means you've practiced it. It's in your plan. You take this regularly, and if you did, you've been paid. Yeah, Michael, I'm not surprised because the volume is at 22. So I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked by that. Oh, and look at it go. Oh, that's annoying. All right, so because I know he's going to ask how many trades did we get. So this one, we got this body. This one. This one. I don't think we called that one. Yep, exactly. We said no to this one because it gapped under. This one pushed into the 76s. This one, I think, I can't remember if we called it or not. I don't remember. I'll call this one a. Oops. I'll call this one green. So the greens will be the ones we had caveats on. Missed the third candle off the OSR. Oh yes, yes. We had this one off the low OSR. Or the little red one. Yeah, I thought so. All right, this guy's A, B, C. So buyers now have the step high, high. You can go short off the PP. Middle of the MDI. The volume's pretty bad though. Pretty bad. So I probably shy against this one. Yeah, it was a tricky session to be honest. We could have got caught really easily, and it's not going to surprise me if some traders did. Again, hindsight's a beautiful thing. I mean, there's lots and lots of opportunities for it, and they all went really well. I think every trade went 10 or more, 10s and 20s, most of them. But again, we don't have a hindsight indicator. So, If Tim could make that one, I think he could charge any amount of money for it. Yeah. My mate always said, he said, my one wish is I want Sunday's paper on Saturday. And he always said, yeah, he said, imagine being able to go to the horse races with Sunday's paper and you already know which horse would win. And he said, it's not about the money, it's just about the fun. Yeah, Breezy, it is a bit interesting. In the pre-market, I said I have a suspicion we're just going to go sideways today. Now, but I did say, I said, I think we might go up first to try and close the gap. But see what happened? FESX already went up and closed its gap. So up here in this middle section, that's around when FESX closed its gap. Once it did that, then it fell. So FDAX wasn't going to climb any further. But yeah, I had a feeling today would be very, very sideways, just given the circumstances in the world. But yeah, I thought it'd almost be an inverse of this. I thought we would have been up here and just sideways, sideways, sideways. But because FESX did that, that's why it's done that. All right. Okay, team. I think we might just be about done for the day. Yeah, exactly right. We would be. Yep, fair enough. We'll see you tomorrow, mate, I assume. Oh, sometimes they're the best ones. Honestly, it's crazy. Right, so we're not going to take any trades here. All right. That is going to be us done and dusted. So if you've got any questions, guys, let me know. Tricky little session, but I think we survived. No problem. I wonder if TTP's still there. He might have finished early too.
TTP is always here.
Oh, there you are.
Hello, guys. Hello, Cody. How are you? How was your session?
It was kind of what we predicted. We said early on it might go very sideways. I thought it might go up first, then go sideways. It went down slightly first, and then just very sideways. So it was a bit difficult. We actually picked up. There was 10 trades, but I think there was either 6 or 7 that were called with some confidence. The other 3 or 4, there was kind of there was a few cons to it, so not everyone was able to get in. But let's call it 6 trades for the day that a lot of people were able to get in if it matched their trading plan. So overall, considering it was a good day.
Would you say the volatility was regular or something was off?
No, it was the volatility was fine, but just the market movement. It's what I call painting a fence. So just up and
Mm-hmm.
down, up and down. So it wasn't breaking out anywhere, which is okay. We just had to be really cautious. There was pros and cons to pretty much every trade. So some traders did really well. Some, I don't want to say not well. They just probably didn't take as many trades as they'd like. But that's
So for
okay.
you, it's easier to navigate inside of more impulsive markets where we break the levels, right? And where we can see more directional movements, right?
Yes. It's just clearer because it's sort of, yeah, if it's starting to move one way, not too fast, but if it's moving in a direction, we can easily choose, okay, let's go with the direction, or this is where it's going to stop and we can go the other direction.
Great, great. Cool. I'm very happy to hear that you guys had an opportunity to cash those 6 trades, right? And
Yeah.
still, even such markets, you managed to show your professionalism, right?
Yeah. So it's good learning day.
Great, great. So I think we're gonna end the stream right now. And as usual, Cody, thank you very much for hosting the stream today. Absolutely
My
wonderful
pleasure.
as usual. And we are so thankful to have you guys every Thursday. For everyone watching, every Thursday we have a live trading room together with the guys from Samurai. They're doing an amazing job navigating through the markets and sharing their professionalism. So everyone, each Thursday we have this live trading room. Cody, is there anything else you would like to say in the end?
No, guys. Thank you for stopping by, and I hope you got something out of it. And please reach out if you have any questions. We're more than happy to answer them, or help you along the way on your trading journey.
Great. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you Cody one more time for hosting, and we wish everyone the great rest of their day. Bye bye.
Thank
See
you
you
so
next
much.
Thursday.
Bye.